Alright, so let's review and see how this is connected to yesterday's lesson. This is an order pair, right? Class, what's the order pair? Remember, this is your x and this is your y. So that means x is equal to -3. And your y value is equal to 0. So that's an order pair, right? So let's talk about yesterday's lesson. Yesterday's lesson, you're going to have some kind of crazy polynomial, and you want to know, does it cross the x-axis? Well, in this case, -3, 0 is right here, and my graph is going to cross it. I don't know, probably look something like this maybe. And why is that a big deal? Because if it's a factor, then it has a remainder of 0. If it has a remainder of 0, this can help me actually factor the rest of the polynomial. Okay, so how does that work in reverse? If I want to make this equal to 0, I would add 3. X plus 3 equals 0. And then this was yesterday's lesson, right? I said something like this. I said, is x plus 3 a factor of 2x cubed plus 11x squared plus 18x plus 9? And then what you guys would do is you would use the synthetic division, right? So let's use synthetic division. Now, we already have the x value. This x value can be put in over here. And I already know that the answer is, the remainder is going to be what, class? 0. Okay, let's just say you didn't understand that, so let's just write our coefficients. So I got 2, 11, 18, and 9. Let's just do a quick review. Synthetic division, what do you do first? What goes there? Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. We already knew that, right? This one means the remainder. Remainder. This already verified to us that this is a factor. We already know it. It told us that. Okay, this is what I want to know. Class, what does the 2 represent?
X squared.
It is 1 less than the highest degree, so 2x squared. They're just representative coefficients. Positive or negative? Positive or negative? Okay, pay attention. Here it goes. This is something different. If I made this a binomial class, do I write x minus 3? X plus 3. Okay, so what did I just do? We already knew that this is a factor. That's what it means given f of -3 equals 0. But this part, as some of you guys have mentioned, now I can factor again using, some students are saying, Xbox method. So let's do that together. Looking in the blue here, that's why I did it in blue. A times C. B value. 2 numbers that multiply to be 6, but add to be 5. Remember, this 2 and 3 are essentially the middle term. So that's why I add an x. In the blue, my leading term is 2x squared. Last term is 3. And then here I'm just going to take out the greatest common, or not always the greatest common factor, it's always a common factor. Common factor they have here. Common factor, 2x. Remember, you can always multiply to check. X times 2x is this. Common factor? 1, right? Remember, 2x times 1 gives you the 2x. That's another way of checking it. What goes there? Positive or negative? These are positives, right? 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. So those on the outside now are our factors for the blue. 2x plus 3, x plus 1. The order in which I write the binomials does not matter. And now you've actually factored here. Fancy word, they call these linear factors. They're linear factors because they're to the first power. So what do? We factored. They gave us a clue that this is already a factor, so I can use that, use synthetic division. That helps me find the other parts of the polynomial that will multiply, and then I can just factor using other methods we already know.